Um, I'm not an economist or a economic expert by any terms of the word. But one thing I've noticed is that the American Stock Exchange is very much out of kilter. There's more value in the stock exchange than three times the GDP of the United States. How could the stock market be worth three times what the country's worth? It doesn't make sense. What I'm starting to feel is a Ponzi scheme. It seems the only way people are making money out of the stock market now is for the stocks to keep going up and up and up. And if you know anything about economics and stocks and that, that won't happen. There will be a readjustment. And when you have something like some of the tech stocks that aren't going to pay a dividend for 50 years, they won't pay a dividend on your investment for 50, 30, 40, 50 years. So if you buy a stock and you want to live off the dividend from the stocks, well, you won't be getting any stocks. The only money being made is not from companies' profit. The only money being made is the selling of the stocks. That's a bubble. That's a bubble. The stocks aren't worth what they're being sold for by a long way. Okay, I'm not going to mention stocks because I don't know the defamation laws, and I don't know if, I don't want to tank any poor person's stock. But there's one stock in particular that I'm thinking about. Their company has never produced a profit. Netflix. It's never produced a profit. How do they keep in business? They print money. They print stocks. Their stocks are worth a certain amount. They are printing money. The Fed is absolutely exacerbating this problem very, very, very much. They are buying all the debt, all the junk stocks, all the stocks that are worthless, to keep the whole thing on surface, from the surface view, quite nothing to see here. The stock market's at a record price. Those billions of dollars that the stimulus checks were given, stimulus checks weren't not given. The stimulus was given to corporations to keep staff. Well, what they did is they fired all their staff, and they did this thing called stock buyback. Now, what a stock buyback is, it's artificially inflating your stock. So what you do is you go out and you buy thousands, thousands, thousands of your own stock. This drives up the price of the stock artificial to an artificial high. It's not. It's a pump and dump. It's people getting together, pooling their money, and driving up a stock. This is what happened in 1920s, and it's happening again. We desperately need a Glass-Steagall because if it was just America, I would not give a fuck. But your fucking shit spreads to my country too. Unfortunately, when America gets a cold, Australia sneezes. I think I've got this theory of mine that we're about 15 years behind you on your cycle where you're at. So fuck me, we're heading towards the Obama era. And I don't know, if you've watched any of my videos, you probably know what I think about that guy. So, House of Cards, I am calling for there's going to be a massive stock market crash. It just cannot not happen. The prices of the stocks are artificially inflated. There's not as much money as there should be in the system. It's all artificial money. It's just dots and zeros. and the Fed's insistence on cleaning up after these reckless people and bailing them out again and again and again and again. They are lending the banks trillions overnight, every night. And yeah, buy silver, buy gold. Don't, not real estate, not works of art. Buy precious metals, hard precious metals, not options for precious metals, hard precious metals. Keep them in a safe, keep them for an emergency, because it is coming. The stock market crash is coming. Just be prepared for it. Peace.